Hello, my correct people. You are welcome back again to my channel. Nice meeting you here once again. It's my pleasure to have you here. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for standing by. I love you. I appreciate you. Now, if you are here on this channel and you are here to subscribe, please kindly, do me well to hit that subscribe button and also, turn on your notification bell. Yes, so also I need your thumbs up. Thank you. God bless you. Now, a report reaching us now, allegedly now, is that, all these are all alleged stories. Yes, they are all alleged stories. Oh, yes, so. Now, is that they said that, the palace, there is a kind of a movement right now going on in the palace, a kind of rearrangement. They are trying to, put things like Ooni is trying to do some things right now that, is unknown to the wives and also to the whole palace, because they are like confused, like what is going on, like they are no more hearing what they ought to have been hearing, like the way everything that is doing is always online. You come online, you see they say Ooni did this, Ooni did that for Naomi this, Naomi that. So they said Ooni is trying to do some one or two things right now, in order to fix all that, so that everything will not just be out there in the air. Now they said we all know that if there's anything only want to do, of course he is the king, and aside from being the king, there's no person, even in the family, in the home, a man cannot just come out and be the one doing everything. There is one, the children have to partake, the wife and everything. And being the father, he is a high ranking monarch. Yes, so the number one high ranking monarch. We all know that only of Ife is not just an ordinary kind of a throne. It is a high, like the number one monarch right now. Yes, the man is not an ordinary person. So you will imagine a person of his caliber. Yes, a person of his caliber, what he things, as in the way he ought to have arranged his movement. And definitely there's no how that if only want to do anything that one or two will not know about it. Yes, because one, he does not drive himself around. He got a driver. In fact, from my information, it's not even one driver. Yes, they said he even have more than one driver. Yes, in the palace. And he has the domestic drivers. That one, they are there in case they want to do anything. Maybe they want to do different thing at a time. This one go here, this one go here. And he has a lot of, cars and other domestic stuff. Those ones that are in charge of his clothing, like his tailor, that anything that has to do with his clothing, that one is in charge. Why he also have the ones that washes his clothes. He has the one that does many things right now in the palace. So a person of his caliber, you don't expect him that if you want to do certain things, or you want to go anywhere, want to do some things, one or two persons will not be involved. Definitely they will be involved. For instance, all these messages, doing this for Nami, doing that for Nami, definitely is somebody who will send. He will send one of the messengers. So with all this put together, the news keep coming out of what is doing for Queen Naomi. So now they said he's trying to make things kind of rearrange everything right now, that will make it seem is such that they will not be in the know anymore. Yes, like they said, he's trying to bring in an how will I put it, a trained personnel. Yes, people that are trained for this job, like a kind of foreign staff and all that, that knows what exactly how to carry out their job and how to keep secret. Yes, that will not anything he is doing for Naomi, that will not come out to the ear of these women. Yes, so they said these people are well trained and they are not from here, they are foreigners. So he's bringing these people in right now. Of course, they are not white, they are blacks, but they are well trained out there. Yes, so he's going to bring them and rearrange everything, that everybody will like, nobody will understand what he's doing anymore because of all these basketballs. We all know of all what is happening. Like when Queen Naomi was in Singapore, the money is sent to her. The thing came out, the news came out through Ronke's through Temitope's aid, all those things. Then the house, the mansion in Lekki, the everything. So the news keep coming out, all the things that he's doing in private, you will just discover that everything is in in the open. So with all this now, so you want to limit the level of gbas and all these things are making these women to, come hard and also try to make sure they destabilize and stop the coming of Queen Naomi to that palace, because they know that when Naomi returns to that palace, their level will be, as in everything about them will reduce. Of course, all this I am the first wife, I am this, I am that, those one won't be there anymore, because they know who Naomi is. Naomi is not somebody that is going to fight them. Naomi is not somebody that is going to do anything for them. It's not going to quarrel them. Of course, she's a nice person, but the thing that she will do is that, when there is love, you can't hey, my people, you see this love these two people have, Naomi and Ooni of Ife, you can't just figure it out. Like, you can't lay hands on, like, you can't even understand it. The reason is, even both of them right now, I believe there will be a time Oni will sit down, will start to think that, "Wait, why do I even love this woman this much?" And same thing to Queen Naomi, she too will sit down and say, "Why do I even love this man this much?" So this is what is playing out right now, that the love they have for each other is more than physical, is more of a spiritual, yes. And when love is beyond the physical, it's not just an ordinary love, it is what we call ordained love. Yes, their relationship has been ordained right from onset. Yes, in fact, if we were to be part of this country like Indians, we used to watch Indian movies where you will see all those things that will happen. We see two people falling in love. At the end of the day, maybe one will die, or both of them will die along the line, and you will see them, they will not reincarnate, and they will come back again, and they will not know that they've lived before, but there's this thing that they cannot place. You will just see them having this kind of as if they've known themselves before, as if they've met before. So that is exactly what is playing out in Ooni and Queen Naomi's story right now. It's as if they've known themselves before. Meanwhile, this is something that just they themselves, they cannot explain. So that is the kind of love I am talking about. The kind of love that Queen Naomi and Ooni of Ife have for each other. They cannot do without each other. Let's tell ourselves the truth. That's why the fact that they don't come on air to do all the paparazzi that couple does and everything, but in their secret, but in their spirit, they are still connected. Yes, spiritually they are still connected, because in their souls is still yearning for each other. So that is the reason why Queen Naomi still must come back to that palace, and these women are there to to see that they put a stop to it. And let's see at the end of the day who will win. We all know that come June 22nd, we are expecting that Queen Naomi will return back to the palace, but some people are saying that Naomi is not going to come back to the palace because of what is happening right now in the palace. We all hear of the rumor that just came up recently of how Ooni proposed to Bukola. Yes, one lady called Bukola, that he wants to get married to her, sorry. With all this put together, people have started saying that the chances of Queen Naomi returning back to that palace, they are not seeing it, that her coming back, they are doubting it, if Naomi will still come back, because of course we are expecting that Ooni should be preparing, arranging himself, seeing like he used to do before. We'll hear that he is throwing a get-together party. We'll hear that he is celebrating. We'll hear that he is doing this, he is doing that in preparation of the arrival of Queen Naomi and Tadenikawo back to the palace. We'll hear all these things going on. But what we just heard recently, the thing, it broke my heart. Me especially broke my heart, because it's never, to me, that was not what I was expecting, because we are expecting to see Naomi, coming back to the palace with grand style. You understand? But be it as it may, my people, I believe when the right time comes, Naomi will storm that palace again. And this time when she comes to that palace, it will be for life. Yes, so when she returns to that palace, it will be for life, because they say what God has joined together, let no man put asunder. Yes, Naomi has all what it takes. She is the one and only queen that is made for Ooni of Ife. She is the one that has been ordained, before they were born, they have been ordained for each other, that that seat, that crown belongs to her. That crown belongs to, that seat belongs to her and Ooni of Ife. Without Queen Naomi beside Ooni of Ife, honestly, that palace will not be complete. Yes, so that palace will not be complete, not until Naomi returns back to the palace. So my people, this is the report that get to us allegedly, and I also say I should drop my view here so that people will be the first to hear it from my side. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for standing by. I love you. I appreciate you. Happy new month. Yes, so happy new month, my people. I love you all. Thank you. Bye.